Hey guys, welcome back. My name is Scott Halverson, and today we are going to be talking about some stuff we do with our Creality CR6 SE from Creality. It is a 3D filament printer, FDM printer they call them, and I've made videos in the past about the things I've done with them, but I just want to share what we're doing with a board game that we're playing, and what we're going to do in the future with other board games. So. Anyway, yeah, we're gonna get on. We have this game called Gloomhaven, and it is a very robust, large game. And I haven't done a full review on Gloomhaven quite yet. I did a few little 3 videos on Gloomhaven. We're gonna do more videos on that, talking about how to play the game and whatnot. But what I want to talk about is printing out either organizers or parts or scenery for Gloomhaven. I haven't printed out everything yet. I've been working on it diligently. And I've gotten a few things printed out. So I want to show you that today and show you what I have been printing out. And yeah, we'll go through that and see what kind of coolness we can get out of that, right? Because it's been kind of fun. I've enjoyed this a lot. Printing out stuff with Gloomhaven, board Gloomhaven, and I think that there's multiple things you can find online for free and make your board gaming experience even better. So, to no further ado, we are going to show you some of the prints. I have a few here. I have most of the ones I've done so far here, and I'm going to go over some of them here. I'm not going to go over every single print, but I'm going to go over some of the different prints I have done and show you the different styles. So, if you bear with me here while I get everything set up, I will show you what we're doing in Gloomhaven. Yeah, okay. All right, so with Gloomhaven here, we have, well, you know what? Yeah, we'll do it this way. That's fine. We have some doors that I printed, and these are slide-off doors. So when you open a door, you can just slide that right off. You just slide that little baby right off. And the printing quality is pretty good on this. Like, it's not bad. I'm actually fairly happy with how these printed. I'm printing in a super quality, so you get some really nice definition. You get even wood grain in there. There's 2 different styles of doors and bases. Well, there's more than that, but I only printed the wood one so far just because I wanted to get an example done. Now, if I could ever get the door back together. Okay. Well, I tell you what, this does generally move along a little easier, but because I'm trying to hold the camera and do this, you can see there's another style of wood door here. It's pretty fancy, huh? It's the same thing. He'll slide up out of the track when you open the door. I'm going to paint these up, obviously. I just have not done that yet. I just wanted to show you the different styles of doors. See the little iron bands on the door, got a little window. And then the different styles of bases. In Gloomhaven, there's multiple styles of rooms. And depending on how you set your hexes up, your doors need to be arranged in a different way. So like here, you have this style of base, and then you have that style of base. So it's kind of cool. I printed 6 doors so far, and I don't think I need to print any more. Well, I'll have to print some like stone doors and some other types of doors, but right now that's just the wood doors I printed. Moving on next, I'm going to show you the sarcophaguses, which are pretty cool. I needed 3 of those for the game. This is pretty much which means that that's all I'll need in the game. And you can see, get right down in there, and you can see the nice detail on these. They just do well. And I am going to paint all of these, so maybe I'll do a follow-up video when I'm done painting. But yeah, they printed out really nice. Next, we're going to talk about some of the There's some on Thingiverse you can go to get Meg hex tiles, they're called, and I'll show you what they look like before and after. Right now, I'm just going to show you the after. I've started painting them, kind of painted them anyway. I'm not done painting them yet, but we're getting there. And let's see here. Okay, so here's what they are. They are a little tile system because Gloomhaven works off a hex system, and I'll show you what I mean here. The doors fit like that. Fit right on the hexes, see? Pretty cool. Anyway, the doors fit. Everything's played on a hex system, and so you put your minis on here, and they move around on the hexes. These ones are magnetized, and they kind of snap together. And you can also remove the tops. See that? And then you put your ooh, yeah, you can see the magnets. The magnets in there. They're set up so you can easily assemble and disassemble and change out your tiles. Right now I've only printed out the wood because it was just, these are all just tests that I was doing. But as you can see, and I did paint the wood here, but I'll show you if you can see the, oh man, camera angle is garbage. You can see I got the detail. The wood is pretty sick on this one. And if I flip it over, you can see there, the magnets just press fit in there really nicely. I'll show you the top here so we can get a good view here. Magnets just sit in there nicely, just sit there and do their job and make it very, very nice to play the game. Just that simple. It's a pretty awesome concept. All these pull apart, and as you can see, if I needed a small hallway or something, I could easily just set up a little wood hallway. And there we go. We got it set up. Now they also have other pieces which I've only printed one of just to do it just do a sampling. So like if we have a room set up like this, there is actually pieces you can set up that you can print out that are like this. Now I didn't print the one out with the magnets because it was just for a test print. I just wanted to see if it would actually fit nicely in there, and it does. So now I'll print out more of those. That way we can square off the rooms, and there's a wood system you can put on top of that too. But it just everything will just snap in there and fit nicely. So yeah, it's pretty awesome. Next, we're going to move on to some storage organizers that I have had for Gloomhaven. That is one of them. As you can see, I started painting and I dropped my paintbrush and I left a white stain on there, which is terrible, but that's okay. This is a token holder. This holds some of the tokens you need for Gloomhaven. And as you can see, let's see here. As you can see, it holds the damage counters, all the status effect counters. Let's see which ones these are. Yeah, status effects counters, and then the money for getting the missions. So it's all pretty cool. It's a nice little neat container. And I tell you what, just having these containers here makes everything so much easier when you're storing things in the box, because when you get it in the box, they're just all cardboard punch outs, and there is no real organization to anything, to be honest with you. There's a little plastic tray in the bottom, and that's it. So I am trying to fix that so me and my players can have a lot of easy time going through. Like, instead of using the cardboard punch-outs, we'll use the sarcophagus. Instead of using the cardboard punch-out doors, we'll use the printed doors. I also did print out card holders for the monster cards because they're the monster action cards, because it is a real pain in the butt to have these in Ziploc bags and then just trying to go through those and find them all. There is quite a few monster cards, as you can see. There, I have a couple sets printed out there. The boxes aren't very big. They're only a couple inches high and, 4 to 5 inches wide, probably. It's pretty cool. I also did some other prints. I did also more organizers for the monsters. In this game, these pawns that you use are these things, and they come with these little plastic standouts that they set on, right? Well, again, you can store these in these in a Ziploc bag or leave them loose, but then it's just pure chaos when you want to find your monsters. So some guy made this on Thingiverse, a custom tray. These extra ones are for an expansion, which I have not put into this game yet because we haven't opened that part. But this game made this custom tray for these things, and there's two of them because there's a lot of monsters, and they just have both of them have lids. The lid for this one's right here, and then there's the short monsters, the big monsters, and it just makes everything super easy to store. All this again was done on my Creality printer. I cannot recommend that printer enough. Maybe if I'm just not a little mental, I could get this all back together. Anyway, so yeah, I just wanted to show you that again here. All of these little holders here. Come backwards, you can see it holds all the cards. And I have a lot more. There's tons of scenery that needs to be printed and fed. There's lots of scenery and stuff that needs to be done. I know my camera's angles were kind of garbage this time. I'm using a different tripod than I normally do. And so it was a little rough going. I didn't bring the other one that I wanted today for whatever reason. So anyway, yeah, that's what we're doing. We're printing out stuff for Gloomhaven. And I tell you what, just the fact that I'm going to be painting these up and even printing them out before they're painted, the players are really enjoying having these physical objects instead of just these, you know, these little cardboard. Well, here, I'll show you the sarcophagus cardboard ones compared to the ones that I have. Let's see here. Oh, I need one more sarcophagus. I need one more sarcophagus. Yes, that's the sarcophagus to what we have, right? You can see that's a little punch out, and then we have this. This is the one I printed, obviously. This is the one I printed, but you can see it just, I don't know, it just gives you a little more immersion, I guess, into the game itself, and it's fun for me to do it. Like, I love just sitting here printing these things out. It's absolute blast, and it doesn't bother me at all to print these out and make our game a little better. And it also, maybe one day down the road, if I need to sell the game off or I get out of this business and I'm just trading off, it makes the resale value of this game way higher. And yeah, because, you know, people will already have all the organizers and all the hex tiles and all that stuff all done for them. They won't have to worry about doing it themselves. And so yeah, with in the future we're going to be doing this. We're going to probably do some stuff for Catan at some point, print out some of their stuff. Maybe we're going to try some other type board game types and use some resins and stuff like that. But anyway, I just wanted to share that with you, what I've been doing with my printers and how we're making things useful. We're making the printer do printing things that are useful for us during our gaming sessions. I'm not sure if I've done videos about different things we printed in the past for our gaming sessions, our tabletop RPG sessions. Well, now I've switched over to doing some board game stuff like that. And I will continue doing both, and we will continue to make everything look cool and just add a little extra flair to our games. And yeah, just do that because it's really awesome. So anyway, I'm going to get on to painting some of these things up. And until next time, my name is Scott. You call me Guff, and I'll be signing off.